Okay? And here's why. Think about it. Where do you live? Well, I live on, let me put it this way. What's your address? Well, my address is 32 Rampage Road. Or my address is box such and such. Really? That must be a big box. The IRS wrote me a letter and said, blah, 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 blah. And I wrote him back and said, I'm in receipt of some correspondence that you sent to me to the address listed above. However, this is my mailing location. I don't live here. This location is only 6 by 6 and 12 inches long, and me and my family won't fit in there. The other address that you put on here was this street or road address, and that road is 3 miles long, 8 feet wide, and dirt, and we don't live there either. If you wish to correspond with me, this is the way you do so. Now, I'm not being ignorant, okay? I'm saying that if you, Mr. Government Agent, want to talk to me, here's how you do it. Here is my permission to enter my venue. Please do so. Okay? This is my venue. This is where I live. Okay? This is where the federal zone is. Two separate things. And I can prove it, yes.
Can you reject it if they don't comply?
I just did. I sent it back to them, and I'm saying, there's no one here by this name. And then I give them an explanation of why. They're entitled to that. If they have business with me, here I am. Okay? If you have business with me, this is how you get a hold of me, because this won't get it. Okay? Yes?
Does that work with the phone company and other?
Well, you know, I limit it to government. Okay? I entered the contract with them. I asked them. Okay?
Can you purposely leave out the postal zone?
I purposely leave out the postal zone. That's up here. I don't live in a postal zone. That's an unlimited area that's too big for me to occupy. Okay? I live where I live. I is what I is. Okay? That's why this is put in care of the address. Okay? This is just the way I do it. And then I put my employer ID number, and I just do it like this. And I leave out all the dashes, and I put my 9 digits out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's just the way I do it. Some people like to put a dash right here. Doesn't matter. It's your deal. You do it how you want. You got to hang on a minute with the questions, okay? Because we're going to get to Gary's time here. Okay, we got 5 minutes to go. All right. I can flip these back and we can talk about them, okay? But I want to get it so that it's on the video that your questions are very important because they're going to help other people. Yes?
Why do you put that ID number up there, that employer ID number?
Because I'm the employer and I want them to know who I am. Okay? All right. This is just the way I do it. Okay? That's what that looks like. Now you come over here to the collateral. And there's a statement in there in the collateral box, and I don't remember if I put a UCC one in here or not. I was thinking that I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Now, whenever I do paperwork or help people with their paperwork, I generally don't do it for them. I make them do it and send it to me. And then I look at it. Now, whenever I give you one of these forms, or furnish you a form to follow, if you look at the typeset in the form, that's how you do it. In other words, this is right about in the middle. Right about in the middle, it looks like this. Everybody find it?
No.
It's right in the middle. I guess I should number the pages. That'd be good, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I can't think of everything. I don't know. Okay. This is the entry of the debtor in the commercial registry. Now, what I left out there, because some of the states, when they were filing, said the only way we'll file this is if you leave off transmitting utility out of this phrase. Well, that's fine, because up here it says debtor is a transmitting utility in a box I check over here on this right side of the page. Okay? So I leave it out of the statement down there. This is the entry of the debtor in the commercial registry, and the following property is registered in the same. And then I put the original filing number. If this was what I did when I was bringing a filing into in from another state. Okay, that's why it's worded like this. After that original or that first statement, then you have to put in whatever it is you're going to put in. Whatever collateral, whether it's a birth certificate, a social security number, a driver's license, those are generally the first things I put in. Okay? Because that's the basic beginning of my commercial life. Okay? Then you can put, I made a sentence in here, if you have any type of ticket or criminal complaint or indictment or anything like that, I put that in there. Some people like to do their whole commercial life all at the first time. I don't do that. It's too much work. I don't have time to spend a week gathering it all up. There's still things I haven't done. Okay? I just take it a little bit at a time, and I don't mind spending $10 or $20 to make 3 or 4 different filings off and on. Quite honestly, I haven't made a UCC filing. It was probably 9 months between my filings. I made one 2 weeks ago when I was here. Okay? So I hadn't been real active in filing this. But now that I'm starting out and going again, I will be much more proficient and forthcoming with my filings. And I'll get the rest of my things that I've had on hold cleaned up. Okay? So it doesn't matter. Sometimes you can put in there, and I put in, after this original statement, I put in all proceeds, products. Actually, I will put in this: see attached schedules or see attached pages or whatever. And then I make the statement at the bottom: all proceeds, products, accounts, and fixtures, and the orders therefrom are. That's a $50 fine. Oh, it wasn't you? All proceeds, products, accounts, and fixtures, and the orders therefrom are released to the debtor. Okay? Then I attach the pages, whether they're accepted for value or otherwise. Okay?